What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
We're here with episode 11 of Andor.
Daughter of Ferrix. Looks like we're getting back onto Ferrix, maybe dealing with Marva.
Yes.
I am very excited. The penultimate episode.
I can't believe it's almost over.
And it just keeps getting better and better each week.
Like,
Like,
it does.
very rarely or seldom does a series have this tension and impact that Andor's had, whether it be planning a heist or a freaking prison break like one way out last week. How good! So good. And just the characters. I'm loving this show. I don't want it to end. Anyway, let's check it out.
Let's go.
Oh, ow.
I can't feel my hands. They're leaving. Stop saying that. They're leaving.
Jesus.
I can't climb back up. You hear me? I hear you. My hands won't work. I said, I hear you. Tell me
It's very reassuring, isn't it?
They're leaving. They're leaving. Let's try and get some air in here. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of that bedding. We'll save it for Cassia. Okay. She would have wanted it that way. It's heartbreaking. What about the droid?
Aww.
Oh no.
Aww.
We're gonna take her out in a minute if you want to say goodbye.
Oh.
I'll have them clear the room if you want to be alone.
I don't want to be alone. I want Mama Marva.
Jesse's gonna be here till I get back.
I can go with you.
How do you give a droid so much emotion?
Right here.
Bee's gonna help you get organized.
There is a lot to be done.
You said I could go with you.
The daughters of Ferrix require your assistance in matters of grave importance.
We need to pull together, B. All of us.
Oh, poor Bee. Aww. Oh, this will break Cassian not being there. Says a lot about the community and how she was in the community.
It looks like it's just these two.
They didn't walk here.
If we go around.
Gotta say, the prison outfits are blending in quite well. Except for the orange stripe.
Hello. What is it? It's a quad jumper. Can you fly it? I don't know. It's an old one. Is that good? Do we have a choice?
Yeah, take what you can get.
Wait, be careful. They can't see us, even if they never get back in time. What if there's someone else in there? We're getting out here. I know I feel it.
Oh, I'm worried there's someone in there. Oh! Shit.
Landmine.
Trigger.
Oh,
Ew, sounds squishy.
it is squidgy.
This was last night.
They just moved the body.
Tell me we are watching this carefully.
Full surveillance.
What happens now?
As a prominent citizen of Ferrix, she wrote a big send-off. They'll want to close Rick's Road. They'll ask for a permit. They know we won't allow it, but they like to keep asking. They're building a list of grievances.
We want a funeral.
Excuse me?
You're going to give them a permit. Keep it small. Limit the time, limit the numbers. We want to put them in a box, stand back and watch.
Yeah,
As you wish.
we'll draw out the important people.
The dead are bricked. They mix your ashes with mortar and local stone dust, put your name on and fire it up. You become a block of Ferrix brick.
And then what?
They find you a wall.
Yeah, you become part of the community.
Oh.
Poison boy.
escapers. 2z2. 1,000 each, the offer be. One for each of us, greedy. There's fishing on land these times here. Killed our water then, here.
What?
Much wiggly now, not much left.
We meant you. No harm. We kill nothing. Nothing.
Prison done it. Spoil our water. All our water. Water spoil here and far. All your scum in prison.
That's the Empire. We were trapped. We were trapped there. It's their prison.
Oh, always the Empire here.
Always the Empire.
What is he saying?
He's saying alive or dead, the upper nose.
Yes, slow down. No. Let's talk. Hang on.
Kill anyone they would. Kill the water, kill the Spriglies. They're not
Kill
a
the
snot
water,
who
kill the
they kill
Spriglies.
here. Stop the Empire. They not been killing ye, nay today. Wise to be jumping quickly, though. Where ye be looking to run now, eh?
Niamos?
Oh,
That was a very odd,
That was a very odd, but I still
but
look at,
interesting interaction.
yeah, but I still look at some ships and wonder how the hell they fly.
Yes.
Can I help you?
My cousin. I understand she shops here.
Senator Mothma.
Are we alone?
You'd like to get something for her?
I love the facade.
We have some new pieces in.
Where is he?
She's been collecting jewellery.
I don't have time for this.
You have to have time for it.
We have rules for a reason. You don't seem to
Yeah.
understand that. Everything you're doing right now is wrong.
Tomorrow is too late. Where is he?
You're off the rails. You're lucky he's not here.
I gave him Aldani. What have you done lately?
Ooh.
I don't have lately. I have always. I have a constant blur of plates spinning and knives on the floor and needy, panicked faces at the window, of which you are but one of many. What information? I'll make sure he knows where it came from.
Cassian Andor. The mother died. I'm leaving in the morning. Cinta says it's very busy there.
I'll let him know. Do that.
It's a tit and tat relationship.
Yeah, it is.
Where
You've got the self-interest of one person, and then obviously the difference is you're but one of many of the plates and knives spinning at the door. That's what happens when you gather a network and you're the central focus of building the network. Like, what is that guy's deal?
I am glad you're back.
Big man's on site. I want full coverage, spotters front and back. I want to know immediately about any comings and goings. Visitors, deliveries, anything.
What?
who are you?
Yeah. Like, is he an undercover Imperial, or is he another rebel, or something completely different?
I'm charging. You've been there all day. She's not here, B. She's in the stone now. She's on her way. I can wait to make sure. I can't leave you here alone. She wouldn't want that. You could stay. One night.
Little grieving robot.
Agonized, pleaded. If you're having
Oh,
difficulty
they're not still torturing her,
No, I think it's just the.
reliving it all.
it won't feel that way to you. care to join me?
God,
Still captive.
She is broken. They're going to try and use it to lure him here for the funeral.
I'm going to ask you a question. I expect an honest answer. If I'm not sure it's the truth, I'll have to call back Dr. Gorst. Anto Krieger. That name. This face. Have a good look. Is this the man you introduced to Cassian Andor? Bix.
He's trying to read what that response was like.
Don't tell me you're taking proposals.
I'm in so much trouble, Val. Last year I was pulling 100,000 credits every month from the family trust without a trace.
For Luthen? I had no idea it was that much.
So easy. I did it myself. Set up a stream of accounts. It was like water running downhill. I'd empty the bottom and it would just flow. No limit.
It's so interesting that even though they're related, she had no idea of just how much
A few months
Mon was
ago,
putting
I was
in.
contacted by one of the bankers back home. I was warned that Imperial inspectors might be taking a close look at Chandrillin accounts. There was one empty ledger at the end of the line that was off balance. But it was so obscure and I just didn't know what else to do. I was nervous.
Panic.
I went to Luthen. I told him that I needed help from the outside, that I need the risk.
Take Olma.
Yes.
And you trust him?
Yes, I do. But then Aldani. Suddenly everything was frozen. I thought Tay could help me replace the credits and get me started again, but what he really did was discover just how much more trouble I was in. Here I am.
It is interesting the impacts and implications certain actions have had.
How much is missing?
400,000.
Does Luthen know?
Some, no, not really. He warned me.
Would Luthen care?
Who knows what he knows?
This can't be exposed.
I know that. I found a solution.
Auntie Val!
There you are.
What are you doing here?
Well, back to see you.
The words unspoken are so powerful. Just had to look in that direction and Vel straight away knew, oh crap.
Call for you.
I half expected him to be in his uniform.
Is that you, sir?
Yes. Hello, Sergeant.
Apologies, sir. And to the family.
What? Good to see you.
Yes, I think so. I'm on the night shift here. There's a line at the break to use this thing. Brevity's encouraged, so forgive me if I'm a bit hasty.
I can barely hear you.
Yes, Molana 1, still here.
Just speak clearly.
Indeed. I'm calling about Andor. You wanted news if I had it.
Yes, please, go on.
Still a few pre-mall holdouts working in the office, helping with the Imperial transition. My old partner's still working the HQ night desk. He found me this afternoon and he told me that...
Has it been caught?
The mother!
You were talking about Andor.
Yeah, it's all going back to Marva.
She passed away!
Andor's mother?
There's lots of back and forth with Coruscant about it.
Are you saying that he's there?
No, I'm in Molana.
Where is Andor?
Yes! Yes, that's it! He might show up at the funeral.
When?
If he's not in there, sir, has to back him. I wouldn't put it past him. Not what we've been through.
We need to speak further.
I knew you'd want to...
Aww. Yeah, the funeral's really high profile.
Mm.
It's also interesting that the Empire keeps such a
It's deserted now.
Yeah. The Empire keeps such a tight grasp on everything, but there are still so many leaks of information coming out of the various departments.
Mm. It was still there.
Mm. Well, who's going to look on top of it?
Oh, you never know.
Shower.
Tyranny required.
What's all this?
Please, that's our moro.
Good to know. Put it down or give it back.
Is that
a lightsaber?
Is that a lightsaber?
Or is it just his cane? I think it was his cane that.
That looked like a lightsaber.
Yeah, I think he has a similar hilt, and the cane comes out.
Tell Krieger I'm in. Tell him I bring air power, where we take tactical orders from no one.
It's taking a long time coming back to me, so.
We get to loot the Eastern Garrison, whatever we can carry off. And I want all the gear that you promised.
You're too late. It's going tomorrow.
We'll be ready. We have charts. All he has to do is tell us when he wants it and agree to my terms. Make it happen.
I think not.
Why? You were so eager for it.
ISB knows Krieger's plan. They'll be waiting for it.
Now I got that info, yep.
Yeah.
And how do we know this?
I won't tell you that.
And Krieger, he doesn't know. How do you know I won't tell him?
I don't. I don't know what you'll do. It's far from ideal for either of us.
He's come with a completely different demeanor than the last time as well, especially after that last speech.
You're willing to burn him.
You're the random factor.
It's 30 men.
Plus Krieger.
So you know he's doomed. Which means either you're ISB, or you have someone inside that you are protecting.
Or I'm just a very good listener.
You think it's worth losing Krieger?
I did. I'm not sure right now.
And what if it was me instead of Krieger? What would you do?
Krieger doesn't know me. I'm not vulnerable if he's captured.
Surely you've met him.
I've met him. I've been in a room with him, but he doesn't know that. We send people, we drop supplies, we have special radios.
Ah, okay.
Like I can.
It's your decision, Saw. It's your decision. Do we let Krieger go down and play the long game? Or do we warn him and throw away a source it's taken years to cultivate?
You have people everywhere, don't you?
You're avoiding the question.
All of your sources.
And now his paranoia's kicking in.
Yep.
There's someone with Krieger. Someone at ISB. Maybe there's someone here with me.
You're wasting time.
Why wouldn't you?
You're avoiding the choice.
Who is it?
It's Tubes.
Here's a chico.
My man tells me everything. Tell him he deserves to know.
What is this?
Chisutira. Noro Kriska.
What kind of game is this?
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
There's no way out alive. Of that you must be sure.
I'm doing this so you'll listen. So listen. Krieger goes down. The ISB will feel invincible. They'll feel untouchable. We'll have a clear field to play. The alternative. Krieger pulls out, we wave him off. They'll know they'll have to wonder. They'll trust nothing. Just like you're doing it right now.
Ha!
If I were ISB Saw, why wouldn't I just send you out there with it?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be 2 birds, 1 stone.
I didn't want you to have to make this choice.
30 men.
Plus Krieger.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
The greater good.
Let's call it war.
Yeah. The pawns, the sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good move putting it on him to choose, though.
Mm.
Because it kind of pulled him into the actual cause a bit more than if he had have just been, I'm making the decision. He would have been like, fine.
Where are you?
You wanted to reopen the offer.
Did you close the sale?
I did. More expensive than I hoped, but I wasn't in a position to bargain.
So you're coming home?
Depends. I'm most curious about the other piece.
You should come home.
Is it no longer available?
No, it's very much on the table. The negotiations are ongoing and our representatives are involved, but there's a number of other buyers on the ground and your presence would only complicate the bidding at this point.
We need that piece. We lose that and we'll have to close shop.
There's nothing more you can do.
That's never true.
It's a crowded market.
You need to think of the consequences of losing that piece to another collector.
I'm preparing for every outcome. Luthen?
Is the piece he's talking about Cassian?
Luthen?
I think
or
so.
Mothma?
Or Mothma. I'm not sure.
Oh, crap.
Good thing you're speaking in code.
Yeah.
I need an active transponder ID. Preference Alderon.
Working.
Sorry, can you repeat back, please?
This is an Imperial patrol. Stand by for transponder scan. ID found.
Yes, this is Alderon 129-12505.
Stand by, Hallcraft. Run it.
God, that's an imposing ship.
How intimidating.
Cantwell class. 3 clicks and closing.
Is there something wrong, Patrol?
There's been partisan activity in the area. This is a piracy zone.
Oh, thank you for the warning. I'll be careful.
You'll be standing by, is what you'll be doing. Power out the tractor beam. How long on the ID?
Tractor beam's significant.
In the queue, sir?
Nope.
Decoy burn, port thruster 4. Rivet.
Port side thruster 4.
I was going to say push it out of the way of the beam.
Hallcraft, please disengage any propulsion units and prepare for tractor beacon.
Affirmative, Patrol. I have an engine overheating here, so it may take a moment.
He has modified it.
Yep.
Tractor beam has been engaged, Hallcraft. Please power down your stabilizers.
Calibrate tractor force.
Calibrating. Tractor force 2.
Sorry, Patrol. I'm a one-man show here. I have to manual these stabilizers.
ID confirmed, sir. Alderon Trade Alliance.
Cancel the boarding?
No. We can use the practice.
You should have just cancelled the boarding.
Engage reverse stabilizers on my throttle.
Acknowledged.
What's he doing?
Tractor force up 5.
Does he think he can get away?
Cruising 5.
Some pirate Hallcraft. Where does he think he's gonna go?
Final warning, Hallcraft.
He put some tension on that tractor beam, though.
Yeah.
Risk full consequences. Countermeasures armed.
Oh.
Holy sh!
Holy crap!
That's beautiful!
From a Hallcraft.
Tractor beacon is failing us. I can see that. Where's my air wing?
No shit, Sherlock!
Oh, here we go. We got the ties in.
That's beautiful.
And off we go. Let's go.
And slingshot yourself. Brilliant.
It's going back to him. Oh, nice. Don't do it. Don't do it, Maverick. Don't do a flyby.
Yeah. Is...
Holy crap! What the hell is that?
Beautiful!
he's eating humble pie.
You're dead.
And we're just going to stand at the back, just like, yep, we saw it all. That ship!
That was amazing.
Who is this?
Are you alone?
I'm not getting picture.
I need to get a message to Marva Andor.
Cassian?
Don't. No names.
Oh, no, don't. Oh.
Where are you?
Tell Marva I'm okay. Tell her I'm thinking about her. She'd be proud of me. And I'll get back as soon as I can. Can you remember that?
Cass, hang on.
No names. I'm counting on you, son. Just let her know what I said.
Wait.
What?
Cass, I'm sorry. Your mother's dead.
You got through? It's okay?
Yeah. Everything okay?
All this space. Fresh air. Like a dream, right? How many do you think made it? How many of us made it out alive?
Not enough.
What if it's just us? What if we're the only ones? Somebody's got to tell people what's happening down there. We need to split up. Double our chances. One of us has to make it. People have to know what's going on.
It's true.
I know. Take this.
People have to know about this.
It's like the ending of Rogue One. He's looking out in the blast. Oh. That was a hard one. That was a tough one. Completely different tone to the other episodes as well.
Yes.
Like it wasn't a, the tension wasn't as high. It was more dealing with the spy games and the espionage.
Yes, it's definitely kind of pulling together the threads together.
Yeah, pulling them all back to Ferrix.
And pulling them back to that main, like the character arcs that we've been so focused on. And it's going to be interesting to see what the finale has in store.
Yeah, I'm expecting a huge cliffhanger
Yes.
to set up the second season, but I'm also expecting it to be a nice closure to most of the events. My prediction for the end of the the next episode is that Cass learns that his sister is alive, and that then recommences, sparking the rebellion on Ferrix in a much more big sense, because we got a little bit more, not too much information on the daughter of Ferrix, but just world building on what a person who has a prominent presence within the community on Ferrix, what actually the traditions that Ferrix has to put the person into the brick that is building up the actual foundations. That is a wonderful metaphor to just, I'm going to say the circle of life, but just how where you come from, you can give back to your community, and then you're giving back permanently in a way that is laying the foundation for other people to build upon and grow and prosper.
Yes.
That was lovely. Cinta is interesting because she was starting to show a little bit of concern.
Yes.
For when Marva died, and that guy, I don't know what that guy's doing.
Who's that guy?
What is he doing?
Who's that guy?
And he's like, is he an Imperial? Is he a rebel? Is he a completely neutral third party? who's spying for some reason. That's a thread that has just been slotted in there that is interesting. But building off of last episode, at the end in particular, with Luthen, where we see that he is incredibly cold and doing things essential for the rebellion.
Yes.
Again, my mind is a sunless place.
He definitely lays things out very black and white, shows the grey, but it's sitting there and it's just going, I was keeping this decision to myself, but seeing as you have shown these cards and you want to do this and you want your reason why, here is why. And it's not pretty and it's not nice. But if you want to save these people, we either sacrifice for
the greater good.
A longer haul, or we tell them now and then they're on to us and we lose that element. That's very...
Well, that whole speech last episode has given a completely different... It's done a completely different shift in his character and how we perceive his character. Like when he went to Saw Gerrera this time, he was the one in control. He wasn't bartering with Saw. Saw was the one that was trying to barter with him, and he's like, well, no, they're getting Krieger. I know because I'm a good listener.
I'm a good listener.
And just the paranoia setting in. He's playing into Saw Gerrera's erratic nature. Who have you got on the inside? And then his right-hand man.
Yeah, that was a really good play. Hey, no. This is load. No, he's lied.
Yeah. Hey, no, in alien speak. But yeah, playing into his erratic nature and just seeing and Saw figuring out he has little birdies in huge departments. He's like, you got people everywhere, and he's actually starting to realize how big the network is.
Yeah.
And sacrificing Anton Krieger, as you said, is for the purpose of the rebellion, but putting the choice onto Saw. So Luthen has kind of, in a way, kept his hands clean of that, put the choice on Saw, so he can possibly... I reckon he might use Saw as a scapegoat later on.
Yeah.
But again, harkening back to what we've learnt about Luthen, completely changed how he was engaging with people in this. He is much more... It's not a we need the rebellion to succeed because of an ideology. It's a no, this is my drive, this is my passion. I'm making sacrifices and doing the hard things so other people will live to see a sunrise that I won't see.
Yeah.
And playing into the final scene there,
that wasn't
Andor seeing the sunrise, the sunrise today that we know he doesn't get to see at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. The ocean with the Death Star blowing up the planet. He doesn't live to see another sunrise, so he's making the ultimate sacrifice there. You were going to say something?
No, I was agreeing that last scene through all of it was very impactful when you have seen Rogue One to link it back and what's been said through. And then we get an epic ship battle.
Right? I mean,
that was amazing.
And again, there's so much in this series that's going back and pulling on little things that have been said in the previous episodes. Like it was just a quick little 30-second dialogue between Luthen and Andor, where you've modified the ship. Yep. And that was basically it. And now we see the extended modifications.
We see the mods.
It can break a tractor beam, and it with the little bugs or little shrapnel blast things that it picked out. It has the cool lasers.
Has the freaking lasers.
Like, are they like just lasers that the ship uses, or are they?
I don't know. It was so cool.
Are they the Oh, it slipped my mind. The lightsaber rocks, kyber crystals. That's the one.
That's the one.
The lightsaber rocks, the kyber crystals. Are they kyber crystals in there? Because they were powerful as hell.
They were powerful as hell. But then also the good use of code as well.
Yes. So the other package.
The other package.
Yeah.
Now that can be Andor. That could be Marva. That
could be Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of bias. I'm starting to lean, given how you've got Cyril being brought back into it through the funeral, and Dedra, who we didn't see much of Dedra in this, saying, we want it to be a big public memorial. Short, but we want it to be done. We will approve the permits. I think he's going to be talking about. I think he's talking about Marva there, and it's just I'm. It's really sad because I really enjoyed Fiona Shaw in this as Marva. She was great. I would have liked one more episode potentially with her, but the impactful nature of Cassian's been in prison. We've been following Cassian for so long, and we knew that her health was deteriorating. It makes it that much more impactful that she did pass just as he escaped.
Yeah,
and all these things are going to be lighting the spark under him and lighting the fire. And the final pieces of dialogue is we need to tell people, we need to make people aware of what's going on. Again, sparks the rebellion come from all different areas, and people who've been oppressed, people who have been victimized, just the way the Empire act. But yeah, it's incredibly poignant, this episode, and it's a nice episode to kind of pull down the tension a bit, deliver still a really strong episode, but allow for that tension to come up next episode.
The next episode, yeah.
Bix is still captured. We know that there are the tunnels that go underneath the ISB building there. Was her emotional response when she was being asked or threatened again, because, we'll bring back Dr. Gorst if you say the wrong answer. Was she showing strength and resilience there and making out that Anton Krieger was the person? That was what I got from it. I thought
that's what I got through it. It was like that final, breaking. Like, I'm going to play it as I'm breaking, so therefore you're getting what you want.
You're getting the final thing that you really want. You want access. I'm gonna show this as access, while also just letting go of all the torture and trauma that she's been through. I think it will play in her favor. I hope that's where they're going with that. And that's just how I interpreted it anyway.
Yeah, I did too.
But just really beautiful episode, setting up the pieces. Poor B, little anxious, grieving droid.
Yeah.
So they know how to tug at the heartstrings.
They do.
Even with droids.
Even with droids.
Just the mannerisms, the reclusing into the withdrawing into its shell. Yeah. But a lot to look forward to next episode.
Definitely. It's going to be an interesting finale.
Oh yeah, it's going to be huge. But so many pieces. And then we got Mon Mothma.
We do.
Genevieve O'Reilly. And again, showing that vulnerability and what's Luthen got you doing? Has Luthen and Vel and Mon Mothma have just completely... Well, Vel didn't seem to realize what Mon was going through and just how deep she dug the hole for herself. So again, that could backfire on Luthen if Vel starts to...
It's going to be interesting to see how that story arc plays out.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely keen to see more of it.
Yeah. But no, Genevieve O'Reilly, there's not one bad cast member in this. Forrest Whitaker, awesome as Saw Gerrera. Stellan Skarsgård, awesome as Luthen. Just Diego Luna is killing it as Cassian. And just from the start to the end, it's I can't feel my hands. They're leaving. Yeah. They're leaving. Well, he's the reassuring voice, the calm, reassuring
especially
leader.
Especially I can't climb back up. My hands. It's like I hear you.
I hear you.
I'm not going to push you. I'm just letting you know. I hear you.
Yeah, he's got such a.
But they're leaving. Yeah.
It's such an interesting and refreshing leadership quality. That's not the yelling and demanding form of encouragement. Yeah. It's just the quiet, reassuring, and I recognize that you're struggling. I'm not going to complain back. And just say what's going on to take our minds off it. Yeah, I like it. And then the ending, it was a nice little full circle episode in that regard. But tell us your thoughts on episode 11 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy.